Good evening from Philadelphia and the city of brotherly love. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bulls guard Jay Williams. And here on South Broad Street, Jay, the spectrum used to reverberate. You can say the same now for Wells Fargo Center.
And you know what, Ed? All you need is a little bit of patience and a couple of top NBA draft picks, and you find guys like Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid that will forever change the face of your franchise.
These days, it feels like 1983 in South Philly. The Cleveland Cavaliers control the tip, and we're underway. Sexton. You've got to get that one to go. The follow won't go either. Smith into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Tobias Harris. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Love. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
Ooh, I can't believe he didn't get that one to fall. But at the end of the day, he got an open look, and that bodes well for this team.
Shot won't go. To Thompson. Love. Cavs with 4 to shoot. Shot from in close, no good. To Richardson, has a chance. Well defended, shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. Cleveland has the basketball. To Thompson. Ben Simmons with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Oh, big finish at the rim.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
The screen sets him up for 2.
You have to understand something. I do not care that you're 1 of 6 from the field. The only statistic that matters is the final score.
Joel Embiid. From the outside, no good.
That's how you do it. You stay in his pocket and you never give him any space at all. You make him smell you every single possession.
Sexton to Thompson. Screen coming. Fine to shoot. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Klay Thompson trying to cash in on a 3-point play. A career 85% free throw shooter. Free throw up and good. And the 3-point play puts them up early in this one. Simmons into the front court. They're looking to make something happen. Nothing going here on that drive. Now pass taken away by Cleveland. Yes, Klay Thompson. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Clarkson now pass stolen by the Sixers. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Leads just a point. Tobias Harris sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
And scores.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down a point. Five to shoot for Cleveland. To Monroe. Joel Embiid sends it away. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Into the game, the Cleveland Cavaliers, number 13, Tristan Thompson.
Trey Burke here against Knight. To Horford. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Leadership's greatest values occur in between the lines and not necessarily in the box score. And that's the type of leader that Al Horford is. He's the first all-star free agent to choose Boston in decades. And let me tell you this, the legacy of greatness runs deep in the family. His father, Tito Horford, was the first Dominican basketball player to ever play in the league, which goes to show you why Al has such a great feel for the game.
Has a look. Shot by Thompson misses.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
There it is, Al Horford. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
The defense is doing such a good job of denying him the ball and really getting in his pocket, but he got that one to go.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul. Corner three at the buzzer. We're through one at Wells Fargo Center with the Sixers on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast, and the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
Knight into the front court. Down 5. Thompson knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
If you're the defender, you can't keep your hand outwards in the pocket of the shooter. The offensive player recognized that. He raked his arms into yours on his way up to take the shot. That's a foul every time.
Klay Thompson with a chance at a 4-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. And he knocks it down at the line. Into the front court comes Simmons. 14-13 our score. It's a 1-point game. To Richardson. 4-3. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Thompson to Monroe. Trying to cash in. The big guy, Greg Monroe. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Ben Simmons Couple of free throws on the way. 56% for his career. First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Trailing by 4. Thompson to Thompson. Cavs with 4 to shoot. Thompson lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ugh, did you see the way the ball came off his hands? Not the best form in the world, but it is where it is. Count it. Maybe just don't count on it all the time.
Simmons to Richardson. Fires the 3. Message received. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And splash. Klay Thompson. Quick catch and shoot there for 3.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
For 3, that's good D. Shot no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Unable to connect on the free throw. Simmons with it. Down 4. And he'll go to the foul line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
First free throw is good. And he makes them both. Ball in possession of Cleveland.
Gotta get through this range. Get through it.
Probing the defense. Thompson to Monroe. Around the perimeter. Thompson. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Josh Richardson. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Simmons. To Thompson. Has a chance and strokes it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Sixers have the basketball. Oh, Ben Simmons. He's 2 for 2 now.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Love to Thompson.
1 minute remaining in the second quarter.
Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Richardson. Not that time. To Thompson. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Sixers call for time as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. New blood coming in for both sides. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
To Simmons. Oh, Ben Simmons. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Here comes the screen. Al Horford tips it. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. And he connects on the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. They'll let one fly from half court. That's it for the first half. The Cavaliers have the lead.
Thanks, Ed. The Cavaliers will start the second half with a narrow lead. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible. And if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The 76ers aren't down by much after 2 quarters. And that deficit is a negative, of course, but I do see it positive. I really like how they move the ball, keeping each other involved offensively. They've got a nice flow to their game today. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. Bench points.
The coaches are getting the kind of bench production that can make for some interesting rotations. Keep an eye on the substitution patterns in the second half.
Player of the half.
Klay Thompson really showed off his court vision in the first half. When he's able to get the ball moving like that, his team can be tough to stop.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here's our top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Here's Simmons with it up top. His guys trail now by 4. To Tobias Harris. And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
Ben Simmons at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. Off the mark on the first free throw. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Sexton to Thompson. Going to launch beyond the arc. Had made his first 3, but that shot off the mark. Simmons with it. His guys down 3. Oh, Ben Simmons looking good. 4 for 5.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
To Love. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Love to Thompson. Five to shoot for Cleveland. Trying to cash in. Ariza can't get that to go. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Sexton to Thompson. Nothing going here on that drive. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there. Simmons into the front court. His team up by 1. Joel Embiid. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Thompson. Sixers control it. To Simmons. Pass stolen by the Cavs. Love. Here comes the screen. Short jumper won't fall.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
The follow won't go either. Straight on look. Has a chance. Nice pass to set things up.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Now the Cavs gonna signal for timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Clarkson. Into the game for the 76ers, number 42.
Clarkson, they'll get it down to Thompson. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
No, no, no. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
First one goes down. Two for two on that trip. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Sizing up the defense. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
And hits the first free throw. Fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Jordan Clarkson. Simmons. That pass stolen by the Cavs.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Oh, lots of contact there. Still gets it to go.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Here comes the screen. Thompson. Josh Richardson able to recover with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
The drive, right to the basket. Now pass taken away by Cleveland. 3 quarters down, it's the Sixers out in front. The Cavaliers start with the basketball here in the fourth quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
Watch the pick. You see it. You see it.
Thompson. Down to 5 on the 24. Has a look. The screen sets him up for 2. Philadelphia with the basketball. Takes stock of the floor. Nothing going here on that drive. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down 4. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Mike Scott pins it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Knight into the front court. Trailing by 4. To Monroe. Off the assist.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Sexton. And the finish at the rim.
I see this happen all the time. It used to happen to me. Sometimes an easy offense allows more effort to translate to the defensive end.
Beyond the arc for three. Missed it. The follow won't go either. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance of a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
And he's got the free throw as well. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Substitutions, Philadelphia.
Simmons to Horford. Fires the three. Can't connect. It's no good. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
But this is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
So important to take care of the basketball. Easy two on the other end after the turnover.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Off the mark. Well contested. Horford to Tobias Harris. Joel Embiid. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Colin Sexton. Trying to cash in. Embiid with the board. Has a chance. Harris's shot won't go.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Sexton to Love. Knocks it down off the step back.
What was once a tight space is no longer. There is absolutely no way the defender can recover after that move.
He gets it.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Now a whistle, and Cleveland is going to use a timeout. But this game's in the balance, and time is of the essence. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Love to Clarkson. And the front court comes Simmons. Up 5. Horford to Richardson. Here's a chance from long range. Josh Richardson is going to get a chance at 3 here. For his career, 78% at the line. Knocks down the first. Hits the second. One more coming. Whoops, that won't go. Joel Embiid, huge block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
And they're going to play this one out to its conclusion as we get an intentional foul. That means free throws coming up in what is a 7-point game.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning a timeout.
Nope, first one does not go. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Now the Cavs going to signal for timeout. It's their second and final one of the last 3 minutes. They cannot stop the clock again. Love to Colin Sexton. Love to Colin Sexton. From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
And drains it. Desperation shot here from half court. The Sixers are victorious as they take care of business at home. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers
did what great teams do best: finish.
No one should be surprised that we're highlighting all of the shots that were blocked in this contest. It's just amazing how one swat can fire up a team, and even their coach. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored. For the Philadelphia 76ers, the Cavaliers
just couldn't close this one out.
They shot exceptionally well from beyond the arc, but even that long-range efficiency wasn't enough for them to get the win. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Simmons.
It's a choice for what you're seeing here, and that's unselfish play. Tight passes, great timing, and an impressive basketball IQ. He earned more respect than what I already have for him.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
And here we've got the upcoming games for the Philadelphia 76ers. And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.